What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I did want to go over 6 of the rarest cars I've gotten here in Forza Horizon 5 as a new player. Now, if you are wondering, yes, I was honestly looking for all 6 of these cars, and one of them you will be able to see right now, which is going to be the Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. I absolutely love this truck in real life. In fact, I really wanted to see this thing in Motorfest, but I don't really see that happening. I did end up finding out it was going to be in this game. I'm like, yo, I've got to get that thing, bro. And well, turns out it is going to be in the game. So yeah, I had to go after it. I gotta admit, guys, I absolutely love this thing. It's going to look great. This thing is pretty hard to come by, though. I did end up managing to snag this one for around $1 million, but on average, they're probably going to cost you around 20. You do know I had to pretty much resemble this thing with the solar octane orange on there. I really do love the way the 4Runners look. They really are going to be such a timeless design. Let me go jump into this thing here quick, though. I do want to show this thing off, guys, and I will move over to the second vehicle out of the 6 I did want to show. Now, I do want to admit there is a few different cars I am looking for, but I have a feeling some of them are probably going to be really hard to get. For example, the Toyota Camry. I have not been able to snag one of those yet. Even for 20 million, bro, I still can't buy one. But check this thing out, man. In orange, it looks so dang good. I tried to get the solar octane color to it, but also left the rims on there, not really touching. I put the snorkel on it. I didn't put the crazy looking bumper. And we all gotta admit, yeah, this thing is going to be old, bro. But look at the interior, man. Like, the 4Runners are so dang timeless. Like, such an incredible truck. I think I have it like level A750 or something. It's twin turboed. Nothing too insane. I'm probably not even going to really race it, but kind of cruising it. And man, it's just such an amazing truck to drive, bro. If y'all really do like the 4Runner, I would recommend getting it. But at the same time, I feel like many people probably aren't going after it, unless you are most likely going to be into it. Anyway, let's move over to the second car now. Alright, so I'm probably going to guess and say right now that many people will probably see a trend with some of the cars I'm most likely going to be showing how they kind of have to do with off-roading. But yeah, check it out, guys. The Porsche 911 Rally. I really love this thing. This was also going to be another car I wish Motorfest had, but obviously it does not. I also didn't realize how you can literally open the hood and stuff in this, bro. Such a dope thing you can do. But when I did end up seeing this car, I know it came out not too long ago. At least I think it's not super old. I was like, man, I would love to get one of those. I always kept an eye out on the auction house. I happened to be on there one time. I saw one pop up for 16 million. I clicked on this thing so dang quick, bro. I'm so happy I got one. This thing looks amazing. I did actually see a few of these in person. I gotta admit, guys, seeing a lifted Porsche is so dang weird. But I did end up leaving the top piece on there with the lights. I put the regular lights on the hood there, which here, let me can I close that? How do I oh, that's how you do it, right? Did I? Oh, there we go. I did end up adding those rally type of lights on the hood. You gotta give it that rally look. You know what I'm saying? I also did end up changing the wheels. But besides that, though, it is basically stock. Let me go jump outside with this car there, guys, as well. Now, this thing's going to be S1855. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this thing off-road. I did end up changing the tires on it. But when I saw this car, I was like, yo, I gotta have this thing. And my goodness, guys, just check it out. Like, it's legit a lifted Porsche. Funny part is, I still do not have the Storado. I need to go get that thing, but looking at the interior here, looks absolutely amazing. I love the way this thing looks, guys. I mean, how can you not like a lifted Porsche, bro? It can basically off-road, do what you want it to do, and that was the thing. That was also why I added the off-road tires to it, because I did end up leaving the regular tires on, but for some odd reason, I didn't like the way it slid. Could I go tune the car? Probably, but I was like, let me add the off-road tires to it, see what it does, mildly tune it. Turns out right now it is pretty dang good. But driving this car off-road in this game, man, it's such a vibe. Like, look at this, nighttime driving a lifted rally Porsche, bro. Where else am I going to be able to do this, man? As a first-time Forza player, I legitimately love this car. Besides that, let's move over to the next vehicle, which is going to be slightly different than the Porsche or the 4Runner. Okay, so for the third vehicle here, I would say people might end up making fun of me just slightly because this is going to be a Hyundai i30N. People are going to be like, bro, did you really want to get a Hyundai, bro? Like, look at this car, man. I mean, it's going to look dope. I ain't changing my plate, bro. Opening everything up on it here so you guys could check it out if you don't own this car. I would say newer PlayStation players probably want it. The reason why, though, is I really do love the i30. And now I am going to be in the USA, so if you are looking to get a car like this in the USA, you can't, because it is going to be on the Europe side, so you're going to have to get the Veloster. The issue with the Veloster, though, is it's going to be a 3-door, which is probably why they don't make it anymore. A lot of people weren't buying that. But if they sold the i30 in the USA, bro, this thing would legit sell out every time it got to a dealership. I would almost guarantee it. Now, we are going to have the Elantra N, so this is going to be the closest thing I can get to it. And my goodness, I absolutely love this car, guys. Like check the motor out here. This is so dope. Look at the detail of that. Now, I do know people know of that, but man, look at that. It looks really good. For some odd reason, I do love the way this hot hatch looks. I would say it's a great looking vehicle. I did add some parts to it, like you guys will see on the bumper down there, like the splitter piece, the side splitter piece down there. Then I also did end up adding the front one. And on top of that, I did end up adding a mild piece to the top. Let me close that. You guys can check that out. Just like a little tiny piece on the top of the top splitter up there on the hot hatch thing, but nothing really too insane there. I will get into the vehicle here quick, can I? Ah, there we go. Really do love the way the interiors look. He also gets in the car, man. Like, check this out. It looks so dang good. This is going to be the dual clutch, I'm guessing. At least I think that's what it is, because at least they did end up adding that in the newer vehicles in the game. But just check this thing out, man. Like, it is such a beautiful car. I really do love it. Now, before you say anything, yes, I did end up spending $20 million on this car. So you can laugh at me if you want. But I knew this car was probably going to be expensive. I knew it was going to be on the rare side. I had to get one. I've always been a fan of the Veloster, but I heard the i30N was in the game, and I was like, bro, I gotta get it. Like, look at it, bro. Such a dope design. Hyundai, I know you're probably not making these cars anymore because you're focusing on electric things. But my goodness, if you could seriously bring this car to the USA, bro, you would sell them so fast, it'd be absolutely insane. You can see the G-force meter. Also, one thing I love about Forza, guys, just a quick little thing here. The fact that the interiors work so well. Look at the light in the middle of this car works, bro. Now, it is going to be front-wheel drive. Again, a paddle shifter. Love the way this car does drive. I might end up powering down the car just slightly or maybe doing a few things to it, but I did end up leaving it front-wheel drive. And on top of that, I just think the i30 is such a beautiful vehicle. Probably going to be a bit weird to see this one compared to something like the 4Runner or the Porsche, but y'all know me, I'm kind of on the weird side. I think hot hatches are awesome, and the i30N really does fit it. Now, if you do not want to spend $20 million on this car, you might be able to get lucky, but expect the car to be expensive if you are looking for one. Besides that, let's move over to the next one. Now, the funny part is about this truck, guys, I'm going to be completely honest. I never thought I was going to get one of these. The reason why I do say that, I was telling my friend, I'm like, bro, this truck is so old. Apparently, it's from Series 3 or something. Someone said it's like 3+ years old or something. So I was like, yeah, as a new player, I'm probably never going to get one of these. But to my surprise, man, I really am going to be amazed I managed to snag one. Now, the funny part is I was looking around the auction house, looking at different vehicles, and then I was like, all right, let me try the AT37 again. One popped up, it sold. But right after that, around 2 minutes later, another one popped up. I managed to get it, and my goodness, I legitimately freaked out, bro. I love this truck. It is going to be based on, I'm guessing, the Land Cruiser, but it is going to be a Toyota, so this one is going to be overseas. But my goodness, such an amazing looking vehicle. I am kind of weird. I do like the 4Runner. I like this thing, and you can probably tell by looking at the interior that yeah, they're kind of similar, bro. Such a cool looking truck, though. This thing is going to be super lifted. It is going to be really fun to drive off-road. Now, if you are wondering, I'm not really planning to race any of these, I guess, but maybe like mess around. I guess you could say I'm not going to PvP race them, but I am going to mess around with some of them on regular races in the game. But just look at the AT37, man. This thing has huge tires. If you're wondering, I'm sure people know this, but AT37 is legitimately referring to the 37-inch tires on it, which, moving into the sunlight here, bro, yeah, I could probably see that. I did end up changing the wheels on this thing, and then I did end up adding, I guess you could say, removing the Arctic truck thing on it. But it's such an amazing looking vehicle, man. I do know a lot of players want this thing. If you're looking for one, I can confirm. Do not give up, guys, because you can definitely get one. If I can, you will also do it. I was just very patient looking at the auction house here and there. Sure, it is probably going to be kind of RNG based and stuff, but I really do think it is going to be possible to get one of these. Now, let me go drive over here to one of the trails. This thing is going to be big. I did end up leaving the front bumper on there, which is OME, and then I did end up adding the regular one on the back there. As far as I do know, there's not going to be much of anything else you can add to it. But it's such a dope looking truck. I've always been a fan of the old Land Cruisers and like the newer ones. Like, I think it's like 2014 to 2016, 2016 to 2020, in those ranges. This thing definitely looks very similar to it. And I was like, yo, I've got to get an AT37. I was telling my friend, I was like, I'm probably never going to get one, man. That thing is so rare. No one's selling it. I always kept an eye out on the auction house, and then boom, I happened to be there at the right moment and got one. So dang happy, bro. Like, look at this thing. It's so cool to drive. It really does fly through the off-roading areas, the mud. It looks so dang good while doing it. Really can't go wrong. If you guys are looking to get one of these again, don't give up. It is possible. Speaking of the AT37, the next vehicle I want to show is going to be fairly similar to this one. Okay, so I'm probably going to guess and say right now that many people are probably not going to be that surprised seeing the Toyota Helix AT38. This is pretty much going to be a similar truck to the AT37, but man, look at this thing. I do know that we're not going to have the Helix in the United States, man, but just check this thing out. Look at that motor. Absolutely insane. If you are wondering, I did not engine swap any of these. This is going to be stock. I basically added a turbo and a couple other things and kind of left it. I didn't really want to engine swap it because I like having the regular motor in there and stuff, kind of giving like a, I guess you could say, realistic standpoint, but I did end up leaving the big lights on the front. Obviously nothing changed on the tires. I did notice you can remove this stuff in the back, but it is going to be like an Arctic type of truck, so I'm like, yo, no, leave the supplies back there. It's going to look pretty cool. Let me open this thing up here. These trucks are going to be so awesome, man. This was another one I legit could not believe I managed to get this one a couple of days ago. I was going through other vehicles trying to find a Camry and stuff like that. I was searching for a few other ones. I was like, all right, let me go back to the AT38. Who knows? I was going back and forth in it, and boom, I might even show some footage of it in the background of me getting it, but I legit freaked out, man. Funny part is, I did not even realize I got this at first. I didn't realize what I was looking at. I was like, wait, that was the AT38, bro. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. This is right-hand drive, isn't it? But I legit saw this, man. I pretty much freaked out. I'm so glad I managed to get one. This thing is also going to be very old like the other truck is. So the fact that I managed to get one of these, add it to my collection. I love off-road vehicles and stuff. I saw the Toyota Helix. Funny part is I have the same truck on Grand Theft Auto. So when I was looking, I was like, yo, that's the Everon, isn't it? Saw this thing on here and I'm like, gotta get one. I was talking with my friend similar to the AT37. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get one of those. Like, that thing is old, bro. Like, we're talking Series 3. What is that? Like 3 years old or something? I don't think a lot of people are going to be parting ways with this truck, and even if they want to, they're probably not going to because this thing is old, it's rare. I saw this thing pop up, managed to get it in the auction house for $138,000, I think it was. It might have been less. I will again show like a piece of that in the background or like a photo of it, but either way, guys, I managed to get myself an AT38. I have the AT37. So dang stoked I have this, the 4Runner and stuff like that. Like, really am happy about it. One thing I really love about Forza Horizon 5 so far, especially being a new player, is seeing trucks and vehicles like this in the game. The reason for that, though, is you're really not going to see a lot of these old vehicles or a lot of these type of trucks or cars in basically any other game. So seeing this thing pop up in this, man, I'm like, I gotta get it. Like, no other game has it. I know Motorfest is never going to have trucks like this, and if it does, they're probably not going to be that great, and you're most likely not going to be able to do much with them, but Forza Horizon had it. I saw that, and I was like, I'll get my hands on one of those cars eventually, bro. So having some patience, guys, if you are wondering if these cars are, like, if you're going to be a new player, can I get one? I would definitely recommend staying on it. You will eventually get one, believe in that, and you will also eventually see one pop up. That's pretty much what I did, man. Like, I wasn't rushing it. I'm like, yo, let me have a little patience, and boom, one did end up popping up, man. So awesome, guys. Definitely do not give up on this. I think everybody will be able to get the cars they want, but it is probably going to take longer than you most likely want it to. Either way, I absolutely love the Helix. This thing is awesome. Definitely going to be great right next to the AT37. We all are going to know how rare this car actually is, guys. I was in the auction house for a bit trying to get it, kind of off and on. Like, I wasn't just sitting in there for like 10 hours. I'd kind of go in there, check, and go, okay, well, I didn't win it. I'd then go back in and check again, and I finally did end up getting one of these. Now, I did spend $20 million on it, but let's be real, it's definitely worth it, man. I mean, look at this thing, bro. It is literally a full-on drag car. Look at the size of that rear tire. We have the parachutes in the back, and if you are wondering, yes, this is going to be a livery. You can download in the actual thing if you want it. I had to put it on there, man. I mean, it kind of fits it, right? This thing's going to be a Chevy, which is American, and this is such a great looking livery. My goodness, that person did a fantastic job on it. It is going to have the, I think that's like a yellowish rim color there, but look at the interior, bro. Here, let me get into it real quick. Can I do that? There we go, guys. Check this out. Look at that. Now, obviously, in first-person mode, you're probably not going to be able to see much. I mean, look at the size of the front end on this thing. What is that? Wait a minute. No way. Oh, wait, what does that do? Bro, that's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, you can get closer. That's crazy looking, man. Those front tires are so small. No wonder why this thing barely turns. Now, I am going to have a tune on this car, which I will drive this thing in a second, which really does make it insanely quick. And surprisingly, it doesn't turn that bad either. I will show a screenshot of the tune I have on it. It is not mine, if you're wondering. I did download somebody's tune. They did one heck of a job on it. My goodness, this car is just fantastic, man. I had to show it. This definitely had to be my sixth vehicle. It is just incredible. Now let's go drive it here quick though, because there's a few things I did want to talk about. Okay guys, so I did end up spawning over to the festival grounds here. Now we all do know why I spawned over here, because it's literally one of the best places to drag race a car, man. But can we seriously take a look at this car, bro, outside in the light here? Like, look at it, man. It's such an insane looking vehicle. Now, this thing for me really had to be my sixth car, because we all do know how rare the Pro Stock Camaro is. Now, I'm going to be honest and say I'm not the biggest person in drag racing, but bro, this thing is so dang fun. I legit spent the entire last night, probably for like 45 minutes, sitting here driving this thing. It's just so entertaining, man. Let me drive over here and I'll do a quick run with it. I am not going to be running TC, so this thing is going to be, you know, probably a bit insane there. Controller, why are you doing that? If you guys are wondering, if you do see my analog stick messing up, there is unfortunately dust in my right analog stick. I've been trying to clean it out, but it sometimes glitches, so I apologize for that. But here's the thing, though. So I did want to do a quick run with this car. No TC to show you guys this with launch control and everything. The Pro Stock is legit one of the most insane cars ever, bro. Now, in first person, you obviously can't see a thing. I mean, look at that, bro. How do you even see out of this? Like, if you had to turn, bro, you're kind of cooked. But let's do it. And then let's see. So, look at it, guys. Look at the launch. Like, this car is legit hilarious. I'm already doing 200, and look at it, 270 miles an hour, legit nothing. I think it does like 285 or something. But how fast do you need to go, bro? Basically any straight line. I don't think any car is touching this thing, bro. Like, straight up. I don't think any vehicle's touching the Pro Stock, bro. Now, sure, on the highway, if you drive like the Hennessy or the Koenigsegg, then yeah, you're going to pass it. Those do like 306. But this thing in a straight line, man, absolutely insane. Now, this tune doesn't turn as well. The other tune I had on it that was level 919 definitely turned better than this one. So if you guys are looking to turn a bit better on the highways and stuff, I think the acceleration's a little bit slower. But you can drive this thing around on the highways. It will easily be quick enough. Besides that, though, I had to show the Camaro here being my sixth vehicle. Do let me know your thoughts on this thing in the comments below, guys. Let me know what some of your favorite and rare cars are here in Forza Horizon. There's a few more I'm going to be on the hunt for, but so far I'm really satisfied with what I've gotten being a new player here in this game.